Hi, my name is Tiffany to Enterprise. So now I understand that one common way of marketing today is through blogging, content marketing, and search engine optimization. But a lot of people who start out their businesses online and are looking to use the blogging strategy want to know, is it really possible to make money online? Is it really possible to make money blogging? And in this video, I wanted to go over 20 plus blog income reports for you so you can see whether it actually is possible to make money online and what it means for your business. So you may be considering a career change, thinking about the blogging career field, trying to see if blogging is even legit or if it's a scam. You might have family or friends who think that you're crazy to even look into it. And you might have just overall concerns about the legitimacy of the industry. And so this video with all of these blogging income reports that I'll personally show you shows you that blogging really is possible and that there really are ways to make money with it. Now, the bloggers that I've seen online, they make their income reports because they want you to know that blogging really is a legitimate career field. When you look at sites like the government site where they have the Department of Labor site where they have information about career fields and how much they make. You don't find blogging on there. And so it can be really like concerning what to figure out if it's really a legitimate career field or is it just a hoax, is it a scam altogether? And because it's fairly new, it's a lot of suspicion and skepticism around it. And added to that, there's a lot of scammers out there who will tell you, they'll teach you how to make money blogging, and then they take your money and run off with it, give you information that doesn't really help you. And so it more of a reason why you could be skeptical about whether or not this is actually possible. So but there are mistakes that you can make when looking at blogging reports, and I want to kind of squash some of those before we actually go to looking at the income reports. And the biggest mistake you can make is to believe everyone who is making money online or publishing blogging income reports is someone you should follow. Um, of all career fields, it seems this mistake is most common in the blogging career field. With nursing, people know that not every successful nurse is a good instructor or even an ethical person, and the same thing with engineering and other career fields. But when it comes to blogging, it's so many people who get scammed because they kind of naively follow people who are showing proof of income, and a lot of the people who are showing proof of income actually aren't telling the truth. So to some extent, it's true that you can find people who have income and they might be able to share their strategies with you, but there's several times that I've seen people who try that method and it doesn't work out well for them. So in this blog income review or blog income video, I want to show you some blog income reports from legitimate people who I've personally seen, taken their courses, interacted with, and I'll point out if there's some that I haven't seen or I haven't taken their courses so that you can know the difference. But the first one is Paul Scrivs, and in his income report he has here, he goes over how he was able to make $76,139.03 from blogging. And so he goes all into how he did it. And what I like about his income reports is that he doesn't actually just tell you how much he made. He also tries to be educational and to show you some lessons he learned while making that. He's very transparent about having several blogs and the page views and the traffic that are in those blogs that helps him to make that income. So for him, majority of his income comes from course sales, memberships, affiliate marketing. Um, yeah, but that's the first one. And the second one I want to show you is Michelle Schroeder Gardner at Making Sense of Sense. Now, for her, she did the blogging income reports for years, so she has quite a few of them, and she shows all the way from the beginning when she was first starting out as a side hustle. She kind of started her blog to journal and chronicle her journey as she was getting out of debt. So she started out with student loan debt and she was working a full-time job. And then she started to get more people interested in reading about her journey. And she didn't even realize that you could monetize a blog. But one of her friends told her that she could get paid from a sponsored post, and that kind of like really sparked her into blogging. But now she's taken this thing and run it like a business, and she's making over 1.5 million every year from blogging. And she does a lot of traveling. She's also and while she's been blogging, she's been on a sailboat, living on a sailboat. She's been living on an RV, and now she's moving into living on an airplane. So she has quite an interesting story, but she does disclose her income, and she makes her income from affiliate marketing, a large portion of it. She also makes her income from sponsored posts and from ad revenue and from her own course sales. So that's the main way that she makes her income. And then we have Pat Flynn. So at Smart Passive Income, Pat Flynn is one of the early adopters of creating the income report. At Smart Passive Income, he does a podcast, he has a blog, and originally, earlier in the journey, Pat Flynn used to do kind of like niche sites and niche site duels where he would compete with other people and see who could build a niche site. And so, um, but as you can see, he stopped publishing income reports recently, but he got the business up to 2.1 million, and that's when he stopped really publicly disclosing his income reports. So he started these income reports, his let's go all the way back. So he started the income reports when he was making $7,906.55. And as you can see, from 2008 going forward, he was able to grow his income quite a bit. And of course, there were some ebbs and flows. You know, there's times where you have to learn how to balance the business and what tasks cause what consequences and things like that. And there's some 0 months, as you can see, but it's really interesting to go through his income reports and to see what lessons he learned, what type of expenses he had, and things like that. If you're new to blogging, this can be one way that you can learn what type of expenses are necessary for a blog, what are the successful bloggers using. But you also don't want to get too distracted in it, because sometimes you may overestimate what you need at the early startup phases. So you want to look at the income reports, be inspired and encouraged by them, but also go back to a proven training program that can help you to learn how to do it yourself, and focus on one strategy. So this is another one, Melissa Griffin. So she started out making money as a web designer in a service-based business and a blog coach. And for 2 years, that was her business model. And it was reliant heavily on direct client contracts. And she was able to get it to 6 figures per year doing that. So she was making more than 9,000 per month. And in 2015, she decided to just switch her business model from client work to creating courses and growing her affiliate income. So we can take a look at her income reports and you can see the growth that she had. She's had some really um, interesting growth. Let's see why this website isn't working. Okay, I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds, but it looks like the website's not working right now. But her income reports show her business growth from 9,000 per month in July 2015 all the way to 283,000 per month. And so it's really interesting to watch her business growth and to see what she was doing to get that growth. Now her income comes mostly from courses and affiliate marketing, and she teaches a course on Pinterest marketing, and I think she has a couple more courses. I haven't taken any courses by her, but I have seen it a lot of people who have, and she definitely is a legitimate instructor. So um, look at John Cho. Let's go to his website. He was one of the early adopters. He created his blog income reports in 2008. So in 2008, he was just charting his growth for 2007. So as you can see, he went from $3,440.60 and he went all the way up to $27,240.83. But when you look at his website, you'll find that he was able to take it up even more than that. Um, the unfortunate thing about John Cho is that he got into a business that turned out being a scam, and they were shut down by the FTC. It was called MOB, My Online Business Empire. And so after you get into, you really have to be careful of the affiliate partnerships that you make when you decide to recommend people go to other companies, and you make referrals, because if the company that you're referring people to is not being ethical, then it can really make you look bad. And I think that's the case for John Cho. I know for me personally, I'm extra cautious with his advice because he so strongly promoted My Online Business Empire, and he was even considered one of the top earners. And I noticed that after Mob shut down, then he quickly deleted a lot of the content that he had related to it, but it's still well known that he was a strong Mob supporter. And so who knows if he really thought it was a good program, or if he was excited about the commissions because it was a high ticket program with lots of commissions. But based on the FTC, the scam MOB, people lost over $300 million, and there's a lot of families really suffering from that business and their how they did business, and they negatively affected a lot of people. So it's unfortunate that John Cho was attached to that, and that the millions that he was earning from that was, taken from possibly people who couldn't afford it, or people who were looking to get a return on their investment and weren't able to. So the next one I want to show you is by Alex Nerney and Lauren McManus. I just did a review on them today, and they show on their income reports how they went up from, I don't know, their earliest one is a little bit more difficult to navigate to their income reports on their website, but their current income report shows them earning $124,389.82. And I know that they have um, like they have a way of showing you how they started out and how their blog grew. So here it is, their chart from 2015 all the way up until now. So you can see, um, based on their charts, that they show you how the blog grew. And it started out with, $172 after they were in business for, it looks like about 7 months, 6 or 7 months. After that, they got their first $172.82. And from there, it looks like things just started really ramping up. And it happened fairly quickly. So from 1 year, they were able to earn over $100,000 in their first year. That was very irregular, as you can see, because it went $100, then $924, and then up. But either way, it really took off in their first year. And then since then, they've just steadily grown and grown and grown. So that's another income report that's really interesting. They also talk about, in addition to their income, they also talk about their traffic at times. I've seen them show the traffic that they had too and the lessons that they learned. And so it's really interesting to read their income reports. And then Abby Lawson at Just a Girl in her blog, she has several income reports where she went from, let me show you. So she went from $2,446 is where she started to report her income on her blog, and then she took it all the way up to 41,700 per month, and she stopped publishing in 2016. But her blog income reports show both her traffic and her income and her learning lessons as well. So it can be really interesting to see the things that she learned as she grew her business, more than 10%. And then Sarah Titus, if you talk about a compelling story, she definitely has one. She was a stay-at-home mom for 14 years with 3 kids, and her husband started to have affairs. So she describes that one day he walked out on her and the kids unexpectedly and left her with no income and no one to support them. So she and her kids started living in a homeless shelter. She felt strongly about raising her kids, and she didn't actually want to um, go and get a job. She had to go to court, and the judge told her she needed to go get a job, and she still refused. She told the judge she was going to start her blogging business. And of course, as a skeptic, the judge thought she was losing her mind, and so did most of the other people in the courtroom. So they were actually going to take her kids from her, but they gave her some time to go and try to make it work. And she shows her journey on her blog at sarahtitus.com. She shows her journey of now she's earning $233,476, or that's in January 2018. So she shows her income growth, and she tells her story of how she started out. And she just worked hard, and it took her about a year, but a year to start earning income. And it looks like she didn't have a lot of debt. She was buying a lot. She did a lot of budget-friendly things so that they could live off of what she had. So after a year, they weren't living like a lavish lifestyle, but still, she was able to keep her kids and take care of them as a single mom in that abrupt and, really sad situation. And so her story is really interesting, and her blog and income reports can also be very enlightening if you haven't seen a blog and you haven't seen how the income goes. Nowadays, she makes a large percentage of her income from selling her printables on Shopify. So you can see she makes these planners, and she has all kinds of other printable products um, that she makes, and I'm not sure what tool she uses to make them, but um, you see the binders, calendars, coloring, hand lettering, monograms, and wall art signs. So she has all of that she makes, and um, she sells them on Shopify, and she's making a killing over there. So $233,476 in income. So then there's another blogger named Jerry Huang, and I personally interacted with Jerry, and so he started out as a high school dropout. His parents were really upset with him because he had got accepted into a good college, the National University of Singapore, which is a top university in Asia. And he wasn't happy with the traditional path of going to school and um, earning an income. And so he decided to learn how to do internet marketing and how to do blogging. And he learned at the same platform where I can attribute a lot of my knowledge to, which is at Wealthy Affiliate. I know I've learned a ton from joining there, and I'll leave the information in the description box below. But as a result of that, within 2 years, he was able to earn a full-time income, and he got his income to nearly 8,000, somewhere around there. And this past year, he really found a niche that blew his business up. And so, if you see this post here, he made 40,000 in 4 hours, and then he made 100,000 in 1 week. So this niche has really taken his off, and basically he found that there were a lot of people who wanted to understand affiliate marketing in Mandarin, and he speaks Mandarin, so he created a course for those people. So that niche of people who are interested in that content just took his business and launched it. And again, he was able to make 100,000 in 1 week. So, and then there's another blogger who I really admire. She's very generous with the information. Um, just like Jerry, he's very involved still at Wealthy Affiliate, even after his success. So if you message him or if you message Grace, they're really very helpful at the platform. So for Grace, she was running an Etsy shop where she would sell handmade dolls, and she was a stay-home mom. Prior to being a stay-home mom, she was an accountant, and she understood the corporate workforce, and she had a good income, but she decided that she wanted to stay home. Her and her husband decided she should stay home with their kids when they started to build a family. And so she started this handmade shop and started selling dolls on Etsy, but it was really time consuming. And so she decided she wanted to learn another route to make an income. And so affiliate marketing is the main way that she makes her income now. Um, but as you can see, let's go to, but as you can see with Grace here, oh no, it isn't. As you can see with Grace, let's go to her profile. Grace was able to take her income from nothing up to 40,000, and she has a really in-depth training here at Wealthy Affiliate where she talks about how she was able to do it, how much content she created, um, how much work she was putting in order to build her business, and a lot of details that are typically missing when you take different courses and when you learn from different people are how much time did it take you and how much content did you have to produce. And so she really is very transparent with exactly what she did to build her income. And as you can see, she was able to earn $40,000 in 2018, and she actually wasn't earning at the beginning of the year. Her earnings were very low, and then it just like blew up. So as you can see, her first year of blogging, she was earning like, you know, $54 for that year, and then $1,699 for 2017, and then it just took off. And so some of it had to do with she used SEO as her absolute traffic generation strategy. She didn't diversify her traffic at all, and that's actually a smart thing to do. Um, if you really want to get good at something, is to focus and to master it. So for her, she really wanted to master search engine optimization, and she really wanted the Google algorithms to work in her favor. And so she didn't diversify and use different traffic generation strategies. And then she also didn't diversify very much with her monetization strategy either. So but either way, her results are still awesome. She's a stay-home mom and she's able to stay home, work from home, and earn $40,000 in 1 year. So um, it's still an awesome testimony. And then for this blogger, Eddie with a Y, I really like to include him because he was very transparent about having highs and lows. He learned from Wealthy Affiliate how to build a blog, and he got his blog to where it was very successful. And then he decided to try some different techniques that were considered black hat SEO techniques. So you have what's called the white hat and you have the black hat. White hat is ethical. That's what Google likes to see. And then black hat is not ethical according to Google. So it could be like buying backlinks or different things. I'm not sure exactly what he did. He doesn't say that. But he did something that triggered Google's algorithm in a negative way, and he almost instantly lost his income when they made an update. So his site was penalized, and he lost his rankings, and it put him in a lot of distress. It was very stressful for him, but he was able to go back to his original training platform at Wealthy Affiliate and build his income again. So, and now you can see that he's back again. So his here it goes. Back in August of or September of 2018, he did a post saying that he's back at 5 figures. So he's looking to get past that, but he's back at 5 figures in 1 month. So that's awesome. Um, now he posted over 100,000 part-time in 2018. So he still got back to earning over 100,000 from his blog. And so that's an awesome story. And then Dom W from Human Proof Designs, he earns over $1 million a year. He learned from Wealthy Affiliate, and let me go to his profile. But I have so many tabs because I really want to show you all of these different income reports. So here goes Dom's income report, and now he has built a company, $1 million company. He has hired people and made lots of jobs. And he kind of has a different business model. He took the knowledge that he learned from Wealthy Affiliate of how to build an affiliate website, and he creates affiliate websites for other people and sells them. Some of them he sells them right before they start making money, and some of them he sells them after they're already making money. So people will buy them and they're already generating an income for them. So it's pretty cool what he's doing. But he shares a lot of nuggets for how he built his business and how this platform got him from zero to $1 million and beyond at Wealthy Affiliate. So that's cool. And okay, and Roop. Now, for Roop Kiyutu, he's from Finland. He says he thought the membership was expensive at Wealthy Affiliate. It's $49 a month, but it was a large expense for him. The first month is $19, and he just really was like, he said he came from meager beginnings and that his mom was very frugal. And so he really questioned whether or not this is something he should pay for. But now he looks back and he's like, um, he's got such a high return on investment. Now he's having $2,000 days, and he's now been blogging for, I think it's just over 2 years. So to have $2,000 days in just over 2 years of learning the skills is really awesome. Um, so as you can see, this is his post where he wrote $2,200 in 20 hours. So he's found some affiliate programs that he really likes, and he's able to make these type of sales. And he gives a lot of tips and advice over at Wealthy Affiliate. That's very helpful if you're looking to do something similar. So, and then I have Nathaniel. And so Nathaniel, he writes on One More Cup of Coffee. Um, and he's been a member for, I think it's like 8 years. He started out doing, building a website as a side project. He was learning internet marketing, but at the same time, he was teaching English in China, and he got to see that there's a glass ceiling with teaching English in China. So he wanted to find alternative ways to make an income, and he stumbled upon Wealthy Affiliate, where he learned how to make an income online. And now he has lots of helpful posts where he teaches things he did. I'm trying to find the so okay, here goes Nathaniel. So he talks about his income and his traffic projections. He has a lot of helpful content here, but he was able to start from never having made money online to now being full-time, and now he's been full-time for years. And he's even a super affiliate at Wealthy Affiliate, meaning that he has lots of people that he coaches. He has lots of people he's referred there, and he has success stories. Roop is one of his success stories. So um, he's been a good coach to other people. And then we have Vitali. Vitali is another blogger who talks a lot about his ebbs and flows. So there's so many different programs out there that'll try to teach you about shortcuts and quick fixes if you want traffic fast or if you want money fast and things. And so Vitali, he came across some of that and experimented with it, and it caused him, just like Eddie with a Y, they both, had a time when they crashed because they were trying those different, strategies that they heard of, and it didn't work out. But he's been in business for more than 7 years, and he's earned over $1 million online. So, um, and the most of his income he earns from affiliate marketing. I haven't seen him create any products or do any diversification of his monetization strategy, aside from having several different affiliate offers that he promotes. So, and then there's Benji's dad. So he hasn't been in the industry long at all, but he was a serial entrepreneur. He started out importing products from China, flipping phones, flipping computers, DJing. He tried lots of different things to make money, and then he had accumulated lots of debt along the way because he was just not organized with his financial decisions. And then he got married to add more complication to the situation, and they got pregnant, and he had all of this debt. He had a mortgage, a car payment, and lots of expenses. And with the added baby, it just really added, of course, it's a happy moment, but it added more stress because he was trying to think about how am I going to support this baby. And then his wife wanted to come home to take care of the baby, and so they went from having two incomes down to one. And he said himself he really started to think about filing bankruptcy, but he learned about Wealthy Affiliate. He learned about how to start an online business. He learned about how to blog, and with after 1 year he was earning $1,000 a month, and within 2 years he was earning more than $10,000 a month. And so he has his videos here, and as a result of his blog, not only does he earn more than $10,000 a month, but he also was able to pay off his $30,000 in credit card debt in 6 months. So that's an inspiring story. So if you have debt or things like that, and you're looking for a way that you can pay off that debt, um, blogging is definitely a possibility. It's something that you can do flexible outside of your work. It's not set hours. There are set tasks that you have to do to grow the business, but it is possible that you can wean yourself out of a job, or that you could make good enough money that you can live comfortably. And then another story I really love is Jim and Ricky's story from Income School. For Jim and Ricky, they were both very successful in the corporate world. Ricky he went through law school, so that's considered a noble career field. Ricky was an engineer, um, but after they had made those achievements, they decided that they weren't all the way fulfilled by those career fields. And they both decided to look into something else that they could do that would give them the freedom to take care of their families, to spend more time with their families, because the responsibility level of being a lawyer required that he would spend lots of hours, looking over cases and things like that. And as an engineer, there's a lot of responsibility if you really want to earn a lot of money in the corporate ladder. So they decided to figure out an alternative way, and Jim is the one that really started it out. He started his first business called ImprovePhotography.com, and he was working at the dollar store. But he was determined to figure out how online business worked, so he decided to work in a job that didn't have a lot of responsibility, so he can take care of building his business. And after a couple of years of persisting, he figured it out. And once he was confident of his process, He called his friend Ricky to go into partnership with him on Income School. So now Jim and Ricky make well over $1 million a year, and they have a program where they teach others called Project 24. And they have, like, if you just take a look at their YouTube channel, um, they have some very high quality videos and very humorous videos. As you can see, they're really like goofy guys, and um, they have a lot of interesting and funny videos, but it shows you how sites grown up. For them, their focus is on niche sites. So if you want to do like a lifestyle brand or an authority site, um, it might not be as directly relevant to you, the stuff that they're teaching, because they focus on niche sites that are based around a passion or a problem, and building those into passive income streams. So they don't really focus on teaching you how to build those active authority sites like other people might be interested in. But either way, they have some great videos that will be highly relevant for people of um, the authority site interest or of the niche site interest. So, and then the last one I want to talk to you about is Rosemary Groner. Now, Rosemary Groner, she is from the busybudgeter.com, and she has her blog posts where she teaches you how she's went from $18 up. And in her last income report that I've seen, she was earning, let's see, so you can see in December 2015, she was making $6,469.50, and then it went up and up and up. And the last one she had was $86,438.83. So um, that's pretty cool. So if I know that blogging can be, it's a fairly new career field, and there's a lot of skepticism around it, but there are people making money with it. Similarly, there are people that aren't making money with it. One important thing is to remember that it's important to get good training, and training from proven programs that have success stories that can demonstrate that people have went from earning nothing all the way to earning 6 and 7 figures, if that's where you want to go. Great things are possible in the blogging career field. Um, so it is a legitimate career field, and people are able to, it's no glass ceiling. So people are able to earn much more than in other career fields. Internet marketing is a hugely exciting career field in this day and age. But there are time requirements in order to get to these income levels that I mentioned before. It didn't happen overnight, and most of the people, it took them several years to get where they are. So a lot of people make the mistake of assuming that if they start today, maybe in a year or 2 years, they'll be where these people are. And most of these people are 10 years or more in business. They're, somewhere between 7 and 10 years, and some of them are even more than that. So you can't expect to be where they are. Now, for Grace, she was 2 years. She's going on 3 years of being in the blogging business. So 40,000 is where she's at. Um, but if you continue blogging consistently and you learn search engine optimization and you learn the core competencies of how to write good content that converts and things like that, then it is possible that you can earn consistently by 24 months. And you can even get to 6 figures and beyond. There are people who've shown that that is possible. And Another thing you want to learn from these people and the income reports is to learn from their processes, but don't duplicate them because not every process is going to work for you. I've taken courses where people, they do some processes and it sounds like super complex, and so it wouldn't work for me necessarily. But it's still good to learn what's out there so you can find a good fit and a process that's comfortable for you. And also, one thing that I want to point out from this discussion about the blog income reports is how important it is to do the economics and to find something that's in high demand but low supply. And I think Jerry Huang was the perfect example of that because he was able to earn 40,000 in 4 hours as a result of finding something that was in high demand but that was in low supply. And that was, he found that the people that spoke Mandarin wanted a course on affiliate marketing, so he created it. When you do something that's in high demand but low supply, that's just business principles, and it works out for you. That's how you can make good money. Um, and so there's a basic four-part strategy that works if you're interested in starting a blogging business. And basically what you have to do is choose an interest, create a website, get traffic, and earn revenue. And that's the strategy that they teach at Wealthy Affiliate. The most common traffic techniques are to use WordPress, search engine optimization, YouTube, Pinterest, paid ads, and some use things like Facebook groups. So most common when you're looking at these bloggers and how they were able to get all of this traffic so that they were able to monetize and grow their incomes, most of them were using WordPress websites. They were using search engine optimization so that when Google would crawl their websites, they would be accurately indexed and ranked. They were using YouTube to do video marketing and driving traffic from video. They were using Pinterest, paid ads, and some use things like Facebook groups. So there are varieties of ways to monetize. Um, there are varieties of ways to monetize your business. Some of the ways that these bloggers monetized their business was through digital courses, printables, physical products, coaching or consulting services, affiliate marketing, and pay ads. So these are all strategies you may want to learn, especially if you want to diversify your income stream so that you can really grow into six figures and beyond as these bloggers did. Um, and then I mentioned earlier with the scenario with John Cho that you really want to choose good products and services carefully because you choose the wrong ones and it can really damage your reputation. So when you're looking into choosing affiliate products or services that you want to promote, you have to really thoroughly do your due diligence and figure out if the companies operate with good ethics. And people who make high income, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're operating with good ethics. So you want to be very careful that you don't follow people just because of the income that they make. Because I've seen time and time again companies who launch and they're making a lot of money, like the case was with Mob, my online business empire. They, $300 million was taken from American families through Mob, which means that they were earning more than that. So can you imagine $300 million being earned from an online business? And if you saw that income report, you'd probably be like, man, that's a company I should follow. I should probably learn what they're doing. But not necessarily. High income doesn't mean good ethics. So you have to really be careful. Um, and to reiterate this, good instruction gives you lots of possibilities, especially in the blogging career field and in any professional environment. If you get the right instruction, then the possibilities are endless. If you try to sit over at your computer or on your laptop or whatever and you try to just watch YouTube videos after YouTube videos and try to learn this without finding a program that has already been proven, it could take you a long time. So it's important that you find something that works and follow through. So which blogging programs are creating the most success stories? To be honest, these are the ones that I noticed. And my number one recommendation is Wealthy Affiliate. Um, but I also have a list of other blogging courses that I recommend. Wealthy Affiliate is creating lots and lots and lots of success stories almost daily. I see new posts, um, and I can show you an example. Um, so if you just go to the dashboard at Wealthy Affiliate, you'll see that there are lots of success stories. Show you a sample, and then you can also type it in this search bar. Um, but you'll see there are lots of people who are having success with the program there. Scrolling too fast. Okay, for whatever reason, it's loading kind of slow. It's probably my computer. Let's see. Okay, so even in here, you can see this person is a proud two-figure business owner. And now, while that may not be a big success story for you, when you first start out and you're earning money online, it's exciting to share the results that you're getting. So you can see these are some success stories of people who are ranking their websites on Google or on Bing. And then you have these success stories of people who are making money. So, and then when you look, there are even more that pop up. And they just seem to keep being added on. Um, More and more people are publishing them. You can see more income reports and things like that. See 12,000 for Christmas. So, so this is the number one recommendation that I give for people who are looking to learn how to start an online business, how to grow an online business, how to use the internet to reach people, or how to um, how to make money online. But the Income School, they also have a good training program called Project 24 where they try to help you to build a profitable site within 24 months. So you can take a look at my review on that program. And then there's also Elite Blog Academy is where some of the success stories came from as well, like um, Making Sense of Sense. She was taught by Ruth Sukup at Elite Blog Academy, and then the Busy Budgeter, Rosemary Groner, she was taught by um, Ruth Sukup. So, yeah. Yeah, but you can start out with Wealthy Affiliate absolutely for free. They have a free membership and they also have a premium membership. So you can try it out for free and then decide from there if you would like to upgrade their membership. Their free membership is actually a lifetime free membership, so it's not necessarily that you ever pull out any billing information unless you want access to the additional training and the additional features. But blogging is a legitimate career field, and normal people who started with barely enough income to cover a domain and hosting are creating blogs and generating full-time incomes plus some. So if you're interested in blogging, get the necessary training, learn the core competencies, and this can be a lucrative career choice for you. Just as an added bonus, when you do sign up at Wealthy Affiliate, you get private message coaching from me. And if you sign up through How to Entrepreneur, and in the link in the description box below, you'll get unlimited private message coaching from me. You also would get 2 free websites and 10 free training lessons to start your online business. So hopefully this review or this video on blog income reports was helpful for you. Hopefully it got you to see that blogging is a viable career field and it can be a lucrative one. Of course, there are ranges of experience, but blogging does take work, and the people who put in the work and who stick it out, they usually do get the results. So if this video was helpful for you, please leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like it, please subscribe to this channel. I create videos that help entrepreneurs to grow from idea to enterprise, and I would love to create more like this one. So that's all I have for you. Have a great day. Bye.